Okay, I'm here at the Colonial Building. For those who don't know, there was a kind of a tent city type thing. They're called like Protests for Tent City or something like that. And they were not just a group of homeless people, but they were kind of a protest group to protest housing for everyone. And they were at this site for about 9 months, starting in maybe October of 2023, and then they withstood a very hard winter, because it was a very cold winter here. And I just saw they have a Facebook page, and yesterday I was watching their Facebook Live. Well, I didn't watch it live, I saw it after it was live, and there were quite a few recordings, and I would see all the tents. There were many tents, and there were many police, and many police, many government workers, a lot of cleaners, dismantling the tents and that type of thing. And the last video that I saw, it looked like it was shot at around maybe 4 p.m. or so, and I didn't really think they would have it all cleaned up by now, because right now is about 9:30 a.m. and it's completely gone. There's like one piece of remnant that's left at all. It's completely like cleaned out. So wow, I think I was watching the last video, and they still had a few people, including right here. There was a tent, they said, and that tent was with them from the very beginning, and there were 2 men in that tent, and 2 police officers, a bunch of workers, and the 2 men didn't really want to see him to get out, and that tent was about right there, and it's not there anymore, obviously. They completely like cleaned all of it out. Wow, I didn't think that they would be able to remove them, because it was a Friday, and they didn't, you know, the people in this province are a little bit different from other provinces. They're a lot more kinder, a lot more friendlier, more compassionate, believe it or not. And they weren't really going to just like kick somebody out of the tent, right? So they had to, I mean, if they were to kick someone out, they would have to kind of make sure that see, this says kick Hutton out. So Hutton is the Minister of Housing, the provincial Minister of Housing in this province. Kick Hutton out. And I was just saying that I didn't think that they would be able to, I mean, anyone could just physically kick someone out, but they would have had to have found like a place for them to live. And on a Friday afternoon, or actually it was Friday morning, I didn't think they would have the resources to be able to place every single person. And then the next day would be today, which is Saturday, and government workers don't usually work. Government workers usually don't work on Saturdays, right? So if the people weren't able to be allocated or, you know, transferred into housing, they would have a hard time, because on Saturday none of those like housing people really work, right? But I got here, like I said, 9:30, and it's completely cleared. There's just one police car, and that pickup truck, I think, is security, and I saw another security truck, or that might have been the same one, and that's it. And that one cop car is just making sure. But he doesn't really have to be here. They put up this orange tape yesterday morning. It doesn't really have to be. They don't really have to be here, because I don't think there's anyone gonna try to set up their tent or anything like that. So, yeah. Yeah, it's tourist season, and the province doesn't want people to, you know, see people camped out in tents. It doesn't look good for the province, especially, I think this building, they call it the Colonial Building. It's a very old building, and I think they're in the process of investing like 20 million. $20 million dollars into it. So I don't know if they want to let people in it even at this point, and to have like you know, homeless people in sight, you know, and right there to the left is a public park. A lot of people go there. A lot of kids go there. There's a baseball park too. And right here is a pizzeria. Like, even if you're going for, you know, a meal, a pizza or some sort, you don't want to walk by and see all of that. It's gonna just, you know, it's gonna ruin your appetite. But yeah, I can't believe they just cleaned it right out completely like that. Yeah, so the cop car is still there, the security's there, they're just making sure no one goes in. Yeah. Not really much to see anymore, just you know, pretty much an open space here. They cleaned up every like little piece of trash too. They did it kind of, in that sense, they did a good job. I'll admit that. Yeah, but anyways, let's just go for a little walk here. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. I found the story kind of interesting. These types of stories, you know, it makes you think about different things. See here, there's a bit of tape there. I don't know if that's from them or not. As to, you know, what we take for granted with housing, people who have housing. people who have housing and how we take it for granted. And the system, the government, how it works, you know, the different laws too. The bottom line is they were on someone else's property. It was government property, but it's someone else's property. It's really as simple as that. Like you cannot just decide to set up a tent on someone else's property, right? That's just, they're gonna call the police and kick you right out. So in many ways, the liberal government here, they were, oh, here's some signs. I'm not gonna say it out loud because that's not very nice. Trudeau. So Trudeau is the Prime Minister of Canada here. See, I think that's security. And then here, what does this say? Profiting off homelessness. So I don't know if that's what side that's for. And right here, there was a sign right there. They had a tarp up, and it said their name, the name of their group, Protesters for Tent City or whatever. So even that tarp is gone now. Yeah. So yeah, it's just kind of interesting. The story, but you know, that's what people do. If you ever watch, you know, stories, if you ever watch stories, you know, worldwide, they always kick them out, right? But they were nicer to them because they let them stay there for 9 months, right? So, yeah, that building's kind of interesting. You know, a long time ago I walked by it and I didn't have a good impression of it. It's just all like bird droppings everywhere. So you can see on the wall, there's all the bird dropping, right? See, there's a city work. I don't know if that's security or not. See, 75 years. 75-year anniversary. I think that's the 75 years that this province has been in Confederation. So a part of this country because Canada, for those who don't know, the Confederation means a joining of all of the provinces of Canada, and Newfoundland was the last province to join, you know, Canada as a whole in 1949, I think. Yeah. Well, I'm a little disappointed that I missed everything. It's like they say, you snooze, you lose. Yesterday morning. Yesterday morning, you know, I kind of missed out on it. But those sweeps, I guess, like the week before, I think it was 1 week ago on Saturday, there were government workers here cleaning up some of the stuff, and then they put up signs. Oh, I think the signs are here. Yeah, here's one sign. This is the sign that they put up 1 week ago on a Saturday. So it says notice, no temporary, semi-permanent or permanent structures, no loitering, no open flames, unauthorized structures and property will be removed by the Department of Transportation and Infrastructure. If you're experiencing homelessness, please call that number. Department of Transportation and Infrastructure, Newfoundland and Labrador. Okay. And last week they put up those, no, actually it was just, yesterday morning that they put up these orange things to help keep people out. Oh. I see some police officers there. Maybe I'll go say hi. See, they're just making sure everyone stays out. See, 2 cops. I think those are the two cops in the 2 cops in the cop car that we just saw. Oh, that's security. Yeah, they're not cops, that's security. That's cool. They're just making sure everything is clear and sound. Okay, I think I'm going to stop it here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching this video. Thanks for watching all my videos. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit on all notifications. Make sure you hit on all notifications so that you know whenever I post a new video. So, peace out.